Ease yourself onto your mat, resting on your back. Feel free to bend your knees if that's more comfortable, or extend your legs out long. If your chin pokes up, you might put a folded towel under your head for comfort. And then take a moment to settle in. Find your breath and just observe the movement of breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves your body. And you might set the intention that as you practice, you'll do your very best to stay connected to your breath and to be present in this moment. With each inhalation, fill the body with breath. And with each exhalation, relax and release, letting go of anything you don't need. If you like, you can bring your hands to your lower belly. And you might notice that as you breathe in fully and completely, your belly will round as you inhale. And your belly might sink as you exhale. And just linger here for a few moments, turning your attention inward as we prepare for practice. And then when you're ready, begin to turn your head from side to side. Just nice and easy. Turn your chin towards one shoulder, back to the center, and then over to the other shoulder. Just notice how this feels. Notice if you have a particular preference, turning one way or the other. And then as you're ready, turn your head as far as is comfortable in either direction. Linger there. Invite the opposite shoulder to drop down towards the mat. And either stay here if this is enough sensation, or if you like, continue turning in that same direction as you continue dropping the opposite shoulder down. Keep the breath easy and comfortable. And then as you're ready, make your way back to the center. Easy breath in. On your next exhalation, turn your head as far as is comfortable in the other direction, whichever way you didn't go the first time. Opposite shoulder drops down. And either stay right here or keep rotating in that same direction as you continue to drop the opposite shoulder down. And then when you're ready, put your head back on straight. Line your chin up with that little notch between the collarbones. We'll take an easy breath in. On an exhalation, please hug your right thigh in towards your chest. You can hold behind the thigh, or use a yoga strap, or allow your arms to rest at your sides, whichever is more comfortable. And then we'll circle that right ankle one way and the other. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your neck relaxed. And then we'll quiet the foot. On an inhalation, extend the right leg up toward the sky, and on an exhalation, bend the knee. And play with this a few times, just nice and easy. Breathing in, the leg extends. Breathing out, the knee bends. And then let's leave the leg in the up position. Whatever that looks like is fine. We'll flex and point that foot a few times. Notice how this feels. Maybe circle the toes. And then we'll come back to the flexed position. The heel extends up, bringing the leg as straight as it's going to be today. And then we'll bend that right knee, right ankle to left thigh. Allow the right knee to move away from your body. Stay here if you're getting enough sensation in this position. If you're ready for a little more, you could pick up that left foot and hug the left thigh. Not necessary or expected. keep your head on the floor. Don't strain, don't struggle. Just find that place of challenge, but do not strain. Breathe into wherever you're feeling this sensation of this movement. And then as you're ready, both feet come to the ground, and just take a moment and notice any differences from right side to left side. And then let's try the left side. So easy breath in, exhale, draw the left thigh in, and begin to circle the toes of the left foot, one way and the other. And then quiet the foot. On the inhale, extend the left leg up. And on the exhale, let that knee bend. We'll do this a few times. Breathing in, the leg moves towards straight. Breathing out, the knee bends. And the next time, the leg's in the up position. Whatever that looks like for you is fine. And we'll flex and point that left foot a few times. Keep your neck relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Maybe circle the toes. And then we'll come back to that flexed position. The heel lifts up, the toes reach back. And we'll bend the left knee, left ankle, goes to the right thigh, left knee moves away from the body. And relax into this position. If this is enough sensation, stay here. If you're ready for more, you might pick up the right foot and hug the right thigh. Keep the head on the floor. Keep the breath easy. And then when you're ready, both feet come to the ground, arms down by the sides. On an inhalation, extend the arms up and overhead. Backs of the hands move towards the floor behind you. Don't worry if they don't touch. Exhale right back where you started. And just play with this a few times, moving with the breath. Breathing in, the arms up and over. Breathing back to the starting position. And then the next time, the arms are down by the sides. Let's all meet there. And let's do a little core strengthening practice. So please bring your hands to your lower belly, and you might pretend to cough just to feel that muscle that bounces when you cough. That's the deepest abdominal muscle, the transverse abdominis. So see what it would be like to hug that deep belly muscle in. So you're drawing your core muscles in as if you're hollowing out the core. Your belly moves toward your spine. Your lower back moves in the direction of the floor. And as you have this gentle hug in your core, please don't suck in your gut or create hardness. Check on your breath. Can you keep this gentle hug in the low belly and still keep ease in the breath? So the rib cage expands with the breath, the upper chest expands with the breath, even though you have this nice engagement of the core. So then maintaining this gentle hug in the belly and ease in the breath, please lift your right foot up as if you were going to rest your right foot on an imaginary chair. The right knee is above the right hip at about a 90-degree angle. This may be enough sensation, if so, stay here. If you want a little more engagement, you might press the right palm into the right thigh and the right thigh into the right palm, creating a little isometric action. Keep the shoulders quiet, the face relaxed. Just feeling this engagement deep in the core, ease in the breath. And then when you're ready, bring the right foot to the ground. Relax, breathe. And then let's try the other side. So finding that gentle hug in the low belly, creating that core engagement, make sure the breath is still comfortable. Let's pick up the left foot, rest the left foot against the imaginary chair. Left knee is about a 90-degree angle. So this may be enough. If so, stay here. If you're ready for more, you could press the right hand into the right thigh and the right thigh into the right palm, keeping the shoulders relaxed and the face relaxed. Just creating this core engagement. Keep the breath easy. If you're finding this very easy, you could try this with both legs in the air, but please don't rush to do that variation. It's actually quite challenging. You want to make sure you have the core strength and stability before you would try both legs in the air. And then as you're ready, bring your left foot to the ground. Easy breaths. And when you're ready, please roll yourself over onto your tummy. Take your time getting there. So once you make your way onto your belly, please bend your elbows, make a little pillow with your stacked hands, and rest your forehead or your chin on the back of your stacked hands. And take a moment to settle into this position, finding the breath, feeling the breath move in the back of the body. And then as you're ready, on an inhalation, please lift your right leg up, keeping it as straight as you can. And on an exhalation, bring the leg down. On the next inhalation, the left leg lifts up, reaches back. Exhale it down. Continue with this at your own pace, alternating legs. Moving with the breath. And then finish the one that you're on. Come back to resting crocodile pose. Now, let's bring the arms down alongside the body. Find your breath. And on an inhalation, let's lift the head and shoulders and upper back up. And on an exhalation, bring them down. Root down through the legs to help lift up with the head, the shoulders, the upper back. Keep the back of your neck long. And exhale down. This is baby cobra. So continue with this at your own pace, inhaling up and exhaling down. If you're comfortable turning your head to one side, feel free to rest on your cheek rather than your forehead or chin if you like. If you pick that variation, then when you come up, straighten your head out, and when you come back down, turn the other cheek. Always fine to rest if you need to, and you might find that you don't come up very high. That's very normal. Just do your best. Pressing down with the legs to help lift up with the upper back, and then finish the one that you're on and have a rest. Just let everything release and relax, soften. And next, let's take the arms out to the sides. We'll find the breath. This time on an inhalation, lift the arms and the legs and the head and the shoulders up. Everything comes up except the belly. And on the exhale, we come back down. And then continue with this at your own pace. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Either coming down onto the forehead or chin, if that's preferable on your neck, or turning your head each time you come down. This is very strengthening for the back of the body. Moving with the breath, not rushing. Keep the quality of movement smooth, not jerky. Always fine to rest. And then finish the one that you're on. Come on down, relax. And then as you're ready, roll onto your back. And once you do make your way onto your back, please hug one or both knees into your chest to stretch out your back after all those strengthening postures. So for some of us, hugging one knee at a time is a better choice. For some of us, hugging both knees at the same time can be nice. Either one's fine. Breathe into this. You might even rock from side to side or make some circles with the knees. Ease out your back. And then we'll bring the feet onto the ground about hip distance apart, arms down by the sides. Take a moment and gently rock your head from side to side, and then make sure your head's on straight. Line your chin up with that little notch between the collarbones. Find your breath. Knees are bent about hip distance apart. Good. And then as you're ready, on an inhalation, press into your feet, press into your arms, lift your hips up off the ground into bridge pose. And on an exhalation, bring your hips back to earth. So continue this at your own pace. Inhaling, pressing the feet down, the arms down, lifting the hips up. Exhaling, coming down. So for some of us, continuing with this inhale up, exhale down will be the best choice. For some of us, keeping the hips up in bridge pose might be a good option. So either one is fine. Pick the one that suits you. Make sure the breath stays steady and comfortable. Make sure you keep your head on straight. Don't turn your head around while your hips are up. Breathe. One more breath here. And then as you're ready, if your hips are up, bring them down. And again, we'll hug the knees into the chest to ease out the back. And now let's bring the feet to the ground. Let's bring the arms out to the side at about shoulder height. And when you're ready, begin to rock your knees from side to side. Moving slowly, not in any rush. And if you like, you can add the head. So if the knees go to the left, the head goes to the right. Knees go to the right, head goes to the left. So for some of us, staying with this rocking will be the best choice. For some of us, flopping the knees over to one side and the head to the other side and just resting there might be interesting and feel nice. If you want, you could place a cushion or a pillow under that knee to support it in this position. Just relaxing into the twist. If you flopped over one way, take this opportunity to flop the knees over to the other side. Head turns away from the direction of the knees. Both shoulder blades are on the floor. Breathe into wherever you're feeling sensation. And then as you're ready, make your way back to the center. So you have earned your relaxation. Take a moment to extend your legs out long. Feel free to Place a bolster or a rolled towel under your knees. And with each exhalation, just allow your body weight to release into the support of the floor. Feel free to rest here in relaxation pose for as long as you like. When you are ready to move, please have good body mechanics. Bend both knees. Roll onto your side, either side you like, whichever feels more comfortable to you, and rest there for a moment or two. Be very kind to your nervous system. Don't jump up from your practice. And then when you are ready to come to sitting, use the strength of your hands and arms. Come to any sitting position that's comfortable. And as you prepare to go about your day, just take a moment to be grateful for the gift of breath and whatever else you choose to be grateful for. Namaste.